What does your favorite anime say about your taste? You are a connoisseur of good pacing and sometimes crave for more shonen anime with depth and as few fillers as possible. You need momentum, interesting characters and just the right amount of silliness in your favorite anime, and probably shit on every show that breaks that by having something like a beach episode. Also, Roy Mustang is the greatest shit ever since sliced bread, and the other Full Metal Alchemist show, although getting somewhat tolerated by you, will never be better than Brotherhood. No other opinions allowed. You either love energetic stupid good doers or the classic emo edgelord, or even both. You think ninja are the coolest thing ever, and you probably also tried doing some crazy hand signs at least once in your life. Don't worry, we've all been there. Filler episodes won't stop you from enjoying your favorite show, and overcoming overpowered villains hypes you up more than anything else, but you still are trying to figure out to this day whether you like the conclusion or not.
I did not.
Enjoying the simpler days, I see. Growth, character dynamics, and probably the Ninja World theme is what got you into watching this show. Or you just didn't have anything else to do after school. Either way, you most likely love energetic, stupid good doers or the classic emo edgelord. Wait a moment. You're not a fan of too much over-the-top stuff and enjoy your sad and sorrowful moments as much as the more foolish modes of a show. And you also hate Sakura, even if you say otherwise. Power shonen is what you crave and epic power scaling fights is how it should be done. You enjoy other shows like Bleach, Jujutsu Kaisen or My Hero Academia, but there's always this tiny hole that just won't fill. The main character doesn't need to be a good father or husband as long as he kicks ass, and turning former villains into friends for you is a concept that's simple on paper but manages to make your blood pump whenever these characters interact with each other. Plus, you probably had either a crush on Videl or Gohan at one point in your life. World building, silly characters and just the right amount of big fights is exactly what you want from your favorite anime. Foreshadowing is the best story element you can imagine, and if there would exist a religion around Eiichiro Oda, you wouldn't waste any second to convert into it, because you already worship his existence anyways. And if you're not watching, you're probably looking up theories or spend your downtime telling anyone that hasn't watched One Piece yet to start immediately, so you can finally one day say, I told you. You like shows that don't have the edgy tag but somehow feel like they should have. And Zero 2 is the first thing that jumps into your mind as soon as someone says the word waifu. You enjoy female leads and coming of age stories because they show the type of easy romance you wish you had experienced yourself in your teenager years. And maybe, just maybe, you came for the mecha but in the end stayed for the feels. Shows that need more than two brain cells to understand are your thing, and enjoying time travel stories became your new hobby ever since you have watched this show. People getting called silly nicknames just to piss them off is what you consider peak entertainment, but you would never openly admit it. And you like slow build-ups because of how they make later payoffs way more impactful. And understanding fiction science is something that feels immensely satisfying to you. After Steins Gate, you probably watched something like Occultic 9 and were sad that it didn't hit the same spot, but that's fine because at least you got a sequel. For you, mid-2000s anime are the best shows Japanese comics ever had to offer. Either that or Death Note simply was the first one you've ever watched, because everyone and their mother were recommending it. But even rewatching it nowadays, you know that it's not nostalgia what makes this anime so great. Psychological war between characters is what you'd like to see more in modern anime, and the last time you were banging your head to maximum the hormone probably wasn't that long ago either. You still won't lose hope of getting another entry with some of the side characters, and if that ever happens, oh boy. You like to read books, but never actually do it. You also enjoy engaging dialogues between quirky characters, and the bizarre visuals are something you absolutely love. You don't know why, but you do. Character interactions, growing relationships, and 500-year-old lollies are an endearing storytelling concept, and at some point you probably even forgot that the show features supernatural beings, because of how in place everything feels. Coming-of-age stories are something you always enjoyed, but nothing compares to this wild ride. Unsolved mysteries, uneasiness, and seeing the hero become the villain are most likely the points you enjoy the most about this show. And rightfully so, because that shit's pretty hype. You love getting pulled into a world that brings up more questions than it answers, and keeping secrets until the end is what keeps you engaged. That and Yuja's Titans getting their neck cut open by a 5 feet tall neurotic. You simply enjoy darker themes mixed with a good bunch of conspiracies and of course some ass whooping. You don't have any taste, so there's nothing to talk about here. Just kidding. R18 SDEF stuff is kind of nice, I guess. And with that, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you want to see more in the future, please consider leaving a like and subscribe to the channel. As always, I hope to see you in the next video, and until then, peace.